Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's webinar, which is part of our ongoing series where we'll explore how various departments can benefit from Zoho Writer. Today, we'll be focusing on how Writer can enhance finance and admin operations, offering valuable insights and solutions tailored to their needs. My name is Balaji, and with me, we have Gautam, who will be co-hosting today's session. And if you have any questions during the webinar, please use the Q&A tab to ask them, and we have Sam, a product expert in Zoho Writer, to address them. Gautam, could you walk us through what we have planned for today's session?
Sure, Balaji. Today we'll be focusing on how Zoho Writer can streamline finance and administrative tasks. With its versatile automation capabilities, you can effortlessly manage payslips, generate confirmation letters, and collect reimbursement forms, all while saving time and reducing manual effort. Let's jump into today's agenda. So to kick things off, first we'll start with a brief introduction, and then we will dive into the various finance and admin operations that can be efficiently handled using Zoho Writer. Next, we'll highlight the key advantages of using Writer for these tasks. After that, we'll move on to the much anticipated demo session where we'll be showcasing how to implement these solutions in real time. Finally, we'll wrap up by giving you a sneak peek at some exciting upcoming features we have planned.
That sounds really interesting. Zoho Writer can be a valuable tool for finance and admin teams in several ways, particularly because it integrates seamlessly with other Zoho products and provides robust automation features. And when it comes to generating payslips or bonus letters, accuracy and precision are crucial. So, Gautam, can you explain how Zoho Writer helps streamline this process, minimizing the manual intervention and ensuring consistency in calculations across all the documents? Also, could you walk us through the various finance operations that can be efficiently managed using Zoho Writer?
Absolutely, Balaji. With Zoho Writer, you can effortlessly generate a variety of finance-related documents such as payslips, salary confirmation letters, bonus letters, and expense forms, etc. So one of the key advantages is the ability to automate these processes, saving significant time when it comes to bulk document generation and also ensuring that you can focus more on strategic tasks rather than repetitive manual work.
That sounds really great, Gautam. And what are the features you think is the most important while using Zoho Writer?
Well, in Writer, we have formulas, conditional table content, referencing formula values outside the document, amount in words, and not only to mention the easily fillable forms. So these are the various features that we have in Zoho Writer.
Great. Let's just check out these features one by one. First, let's talk about formulas. Zoho Writer makes it incredibly easy to insert and work with formulas. It supports a range of functions such as sum, product, average, and many more. Additionally, with the date function, you can easily calculate the difference between dates, making it versatile for various types of calculations.
Exactly, Balaji. The dative function is particularly useful when calculating the number of days an employee has worked, which is essential for generating accurate payslips. It also ensures that the payroll calculations and the various calculations that we perform is really accurate, and it saves time by automating these steps using the formulas. So let me just quickly show you a demo on how to insert a formula into a Writer document and the various functions that is available in the function. So let me just quickly take a new merge template that I have, and I have connected this with a data source. It's a simple sheet that contains some data regarding a employee's salary information. So now, as you can see here, I have an advanced merge field, which is formula. So I'll just click into it, and in here I'll have the various options to which I can just choose the required function. So here I have some product, and dated as etc. If you want to calculate average, so all these functions are available. You can just simply click on it. That will insert the formula, and you'll be able to perform calculations. And not only that, if you have any merge fields, then you can just dynamically pull values from the merge fields and use that in your formula. So this is one of the most exciting features where you'll be able to dynamically calculate and provide results in the document. And not only that, if you would like to perform calculations on a specific date, or let's say you want to perform a calculation on dynamically with the today's date, then you can make use of these date fields. And if you have fillable fields inserted, then you can simply use that as well. If you have a table inserted, and if you would like to refer a particular cell's value and take that value to perform calculations, then you can make use of table cell reference. So these are the various options that is available in formulas.
That was great, Gautam. Next up, we should touch base on how conditional table content work. Gautam, did you know that you can show or hide table rows or contents in a cell using conditions in Zoho Writer?
Yes, Balaji. Using if-else condition, you will have the ability to display a row or hide it.
Also, the specialty of this feature is that you can add conditions based on values from the merge fields and dynamically show or hide rows or content in the document.
Yeah, well said, Balaji. So let me just quickly show a demo of this as well, so that our audience get a clear understanding of what exactly that we are speaking. So now let's just say I have a table that has been inserted in this document. So I can simply insert a table, and let's say I'm having values in this table, and I just want this particular row to be displayed only if a condition is getting satisfied. So what I can do is I can just simply go to the automate tab and click on condition. Here, since it's a table, I have an option to either insert a row condition or a text condition. So here I'm going to display the entire row if the condition is satisfied, or else I just want it to be not displayed in the output document. So I'll just click on insert row condition. So here I'll get all the merge fields that I have listed in this particular section, and I can choose the required field and provide the condition that is required and then insert it easily. So let's just say I just want if the monthly CPC is greater than a specific number. So if it is greater than that, then I just want this table to be displayed, or else it will not be displayed in the output document. So this is how you can display or hide a particular row. And not only rows, you can also insert text conditions. So you can make use of the same steps, and you can insert values into the if-else section, so that based on the condition, if it is satisfied, it will display the appropriate content. So this is how easy it is for you to insert conditional table contents and hide or show rows based on the conditions.
Well, inserting formulas and performing calculations in Zoho Writer is quite straightforward. What if I want to reference those calculated values elsewhere in the document? Is that something that Zoho Writer can handle?
Yes. For example, let us say that there is a table in which a formula has been inserted, and you're getting a calculated value in a particular cell. So you can refer to that cell value in the formula, or you can also display it anywhere within the document. So this can be used to display the total salary of a particular employee in the beginning of the document, or refer to a result in order to highlight it in a better way. So let me show you a demo for that as well. So here you can see that I have a table inserted already. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some values in here. And now I'll just click on formulas. And if required, I can also name the table so that for my easy reference. So I'm just going to use the name. So now I've added a table name, and now I'm going to go to the formula section. So in here, I'll be able to refer the table's cell value. So now I'll just click on this and I'm going to use C3, which has got the value. So now this is within the table. So if I would like to display this content outside, so all I have to do is just simply repeat the same steps just by clicking on the table cell reference and the value and insert it easily. And not only this, using these value, you can also perform calculations as well. So by getting these value, you can additionally perform calculations like sum, product, etc. using the value that you get from the cell.
That looks great, Gautam. But how can you format the values from the formulas? Is there an option to customize the output after the calculations are done?
Yes, Balaji. Zoho Writer offers a variety of formatting options for formula results. The formatting options are tailored to the locale that you select, allowing you to present the data in a way that feels more relevant and localized. So let me show you how to format these results that we get. So let's just say I want this particular value to be displayed in words instead of numbers. So what I can do is I can edit the formula and select the required format. So we have got various list of format, and as I mentioned, these formats will be based on the locale of the document that you have chosen. So now I'm going to use number to text, and now I'll just update it. So now you can see that 12,000 is the formatted value after the formula calculation. So this is how you can make use of the formats in formula. So next, let's just move on to our next topic, where we'll be discussing about fillable forms. Balaji, did you know that Zoho Writer can help the finance team streamline the process of collecting expense reports and reimbursement forms from employees?
Of course, yes, Gautam. Writer has fillable forms which can be used to collect data easily. These forms are a game changer for finance teams, especially when it comes to collecting expense reports or reimbursement forms from employees. With Zoho Writer, you can create fillable forms with a wide range of fields, simplifying the entire process. There is no need to ask employees to upload their bills separately in different locations. You can simply add an upload field directly within the form, allowing employees to submit their bills and documents instantly and securely. This streamlines the workflow and ensures everything is captured in one place, saving time and reducing administrative hassle.
Yes, that is correct, Balaji.
Now that we have covered the key features of Zoho Writer, shall we move on to the demo session, Gautam?
Absolutely. So like usual, do you have any specific real life scenarios that you would want me to showcase?
Of course, yes. Let us just say that a payroll admin wanted to send payslips for this month to all their employees. They have this data in a sheet or in an application that they have built. How can they automate this process, Gautam?
That's a good scenario, Balaji. We'll definitely look into that. But before that, let me highlight some features that we have used in this specific example. So I'll show you how to perform complex calculations, and furthermore we'll see how to refer a formula's cell value outside the table, and also we'll get to know how to hide or show contents based on some conditions. So without any further ado, we can just simply jump over to the demo session. So this is the payslip that we have planned for today's demo session. So as you can see, this is being created from scratch in Zoho Writer. So we have used various formulas, and we are getting data source as Zoho Sheet. So if you have any other data source, you can also make use of it. So Zoho Writer supports various data source. So you can make use of any one of this and perform the automation. So now for this example, we have used Zoho Sheet, and here you can see that the employee's name, designation, email address, date of joining, monthly CTC, and other informations are available. So now what we are going to do is, using this monthly CTC value, we are going to get a breakup of this particular employee's salary. So in order to get this salary breakup, we are going to use various formulas in Zoho Writer. So here is what we have just used the merge fields. So we have added a table. So here you can see that this is a table that has been added, and we have removed a border. So if you want me to display that, I can just show you how to remove the borders of the table. So simply get into the settings, and under design, you will have options to remove the entire border. So select all sides and click on none. So now you can see that the border is being removed. So if you would like to get to know more about the layouts and how to design a document, we have previous webinars. So Sam here will be posting the links for our previous webinars related to layouts, where you can check on how to create layouts for a payslip. So in this section, further moving on, we have various formulas. So let me click on a formula output. So here, as I mentioned, using only the monthly CTC, we are going to provide a breakup. So let me just quickly show you a preview so that you'll get a clear idea on how this is going to look in the output document. So yeah, here you can see that using the monthly CTC, the entire breakup of a particular employee's salary is being shown. Yep. And now we'll see the formulas that we have used. So here we have multiplied the monthly CTC with 0.4, and furthermore, we have also added monthly difference. So we have added a new field called monthly difference, and we have used that field for formula outputs. And furthermore, we have added row conditions. So here, if I hover my mouse, you can see that if the date difference is greater than 1, we'll be displaying this row, or else we'll be not displaying this particular row. And if it is greater than 1, we'll be displaying these two rows as well. So only if the date difference is greater than 1, we'll be displaying these two rows. And further, if you see here, if the monthly CTC is greater than a particular value, we'll be showcasing this particular row, or else we'll be removing this row in the output document. So furthermore, you can also see that content condition is being added. The text conditions are added into this particular table. So here you can see that if the mode contains work from home, then this particular content, which is 2000, will be displayed, or else 1000 will be displayed. So this is how you can configure the template. So now let's just get into the output section. So now we have configured the template, and we have added various formulas into it according to your own preference. So in order to send these templates, so since this is a payslip and it's a personalized payslip, what we will be doing is we'll be sending these payslip as email. So we'll be sending it via email, and in email you will have options to configure the to address of the employee. So since we have the email address of the employee in our data source, we have just pulled those as the to address. So we had simply used the merge fields and entered the email address in here. And we are going to send it as an attachment. And after sending it as an attachment, we are also going to set password for this particular PDF document. So since it's payslip and it's highly confidential, we are going to set a password for the document. And not only that, we are going to use the employee's name, which is the merge field that we have, as the password, so that the employee can easily enter their own name and get rid of the document. So let's just save these settings, and now let's just go and hit on run merge. Yeah, now the merge is being initiated, and let's just wait for the merge to complete. And as you can see, inserting the formulas and inserting fillable fields is always made easier, and you can set up your document according to your own preference. So this is how you can do it, and please check this. And yeah, it's currently in progress. Yeah, the email has been sent. So now let's just jump into my email inbox and check if I have received any emails. Yeah. So here you can see that I've also added the employee's name as the attachment name, and month as a merge field. So here now let's just view the document, and I'm going to enter the password, which is the employee's name. So as you can see, this is how you can generate a payslip and send it to your employees easily. So here, this is how you can send it via bulk. So for all your employees, with a single click, you'll be able to generate documents and send payslips to your employees.
That was great, Gautam. With features in Zoho Writer, generating payslips has become so much simpler and more efficient. Now let's jump to our next template. An example here is that I wanted to send out a salary confirmation letter to my employees, where I need the salary of the employee to be calculated based on the rating provided by their managers. I need them to be aware of the hike percentage along with the updated CTC. And how do I go about this with Zoho Writer?
Yeah, we'll definitely look into this process, Balaji. And before we proceed into the demo section, we'll just let you know what are the highlights of this particular section. So here, the main highlight is that you can easily automate this process. Sending out salary letters or bonus letters is made easy, and you can send it out bulk without any manual intervention. And furthermore, you can send personalized letters based on conditions. And not only that, you can also add wet signature, and the most important feature here is you can calculate the salary of a particular employee using the ratings that you have provided. So let me show you how we are going to calculate the salary using the ratings that the employee has got. So this is the salary confirmation letter. So here you can see that we have a simple data source which contains the employee's name, designation, rating, current annual CTC, and the email address. So based on this rating, we can provide a percentage, and we'll be able to calculate the total value, the total salary that the employee is gonna get. So let me show you what are the formulas that we have added in this particular scenario. So here we have added the merge field, which is the employee's name, and furthermore we have added a date field. So when this particular salary will be effective from. For this we have added 22 days. So whenever the document is created, the effective date will be added dynamically by adding 22 days to the today's date. So here you can see that you can add dynamic today's date and add or subtract dates based on your own preference. So you can make use of this for dynamically generating dates. And furthermore, you can see this particular function, which is the formula that we have added. So for better visibility, I'll just copy this and paste separately. So here we have used the if-else condition within a formula. So how you can achieve is, you can add the if condition, and if the rating is 1, then I would want this particular calculation to be performed, that is the current annual CTC into 1.1, so that I'll be providing 10% of the total CTC will be added, and the total salary the updated salary will be provided. And if the rating is 2, then it will be current CTC into 1.2, or else if it is not 1 or 2, then the current annual CTC would be multiplied into 1.3. So this is the formula that we have added, the if-else condition inside the formula. So furthermore, we have also added another formula where we'll be calculating the percentage that has been in the increase. So what we have done is we have added the new annual salary, and we have subtracted it from the current annual salary, and we are just gonna get the number of percentage. So the percentage format is also added in here, so you can see that. And yes, and furthermore, I've added a wet signature of the CEO of this company. So if you'd like, you can also add a signature, and then just go to the automate tab and click on merge and send via email. So in this, if you'd like to send it as an attachment, you can just click on your preferred option. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to send it as an inline email. So now, as you can see, let's just wait for the merge document to be sent out. Send. And in the meantime, you can see that these are the ratings provided for this particular employees. And using this, I'll be going to calculate the current annual CTC and get the upgraded annual CTC. So for this, in this scenario, it's 12 lakhs. It's the current annual CTC. Let's just wait for the updated annual CTC. In case if you'd like to know the status of the merge, you can always check the log page where you'll be able to get updates on the merge operation. It's currently in progress and the email has been sent. Not only this, you can also perform various calculations and automations in Writer. So yes, you can see here that I've got the email and the updated CTC is available in here, and what is the increase percentage is also shown to me along with the signature. So this is how easy it is for you to send out salary confirmation letters, bonus letters, or any other letters which involves calculations in Writer.
That was an excellent demo, Gautam. Let's shift our focus to data collection from employees. Suppose our finance team needs to gather bills and expense information for reimbursement. How simple and efficient is it for them to accomplish this using Zoho Writer?
Well, you can achieve this using fillable templates in Zoho Writer. So there are various types of fields available like drop-down, checkbox, radio buttons, etc., which will allow you to collect data. And not only that, you can also make use of file upload fields to collect attachments from their employees and add it into your work drive so that the bills that they need to be claimed can be submitted easily by your employees. So this is an easy and simple process of collecting data, and let me just show you how it works. So I have got a reimbursement claim form which is a fillable template. So here you can see that I've added the fillable template, and not only that, just to additionally showcase some features, I've added a data source as well. So I've added a data source which will pull employee's name and the advance that has been paid. So since it's a reimbursement form, if there are any advance payment made, that will be deducted in the total value. So in order to in order to showcase that, I've added a data source in this section. And here you can see that the employee ID can be filled by the employee, and the location has a drop down which contains three drop down options: Chennai, New York, London. And here we have the manager email, and not only that, we have added a table which contains date fields, text fields, and along with that we have currency field as well. And here we have drop down list. And not only that, the most important one is the file upload field, which will allow you to upload files into Zoho Work Drive. So you can just set a destination location in your work drive, and then you'll be able to put in files into this particular section. So now I'll just go ahead and let you know the formulas that we have used. So here we have added a formula which is the sum of above. So all the currency field once added, it will be automatically addition, and the entire subtotal will be displayed in this particular field. And furthermore, we have the advanced paid field, which is a pre-filled value from my data source. Here on the left side, you can see that it is a pre-filled value. And further, the total reimbursement will be D6 minus D7, which is the total number of reimbursement claimed and the advance paid. So you'll be able to get to know the total reimbursement that has to be paid to the employee currently. And not only that, we have also referred this particular cell value, which is D8 in this particular section, just to highlight the answer. So this is how you have to set up a fillable template, and based on your preference, you can also set it up accordingly. And now what we will do is we will just click on pre-fill and share. And before that, let me just configure the output options. So once the submission is happening, I just want it to be saved into a folder. So I'll just choose a folder in my work drive, and I'll just choose the required format and hit save. And not only that, if I require, I can also save these responses to a Zoho sheet. So what I've done is I've created a sheet, and I'm going to push these responses or the values added by an employee to this particular sheet file. And furthermore, not only this, I'll also gonna send this for approval to the manager. So when an employee submits the particular form after filling the reimbursement details, the form will be sent to the manager for approval. And only once the manager approves the form, the data will be added into the sheet file, and the file will be saved to the required folder. So this is how we have configured, and the manager's email address is also being dynamically pulled by the filled data. So now once this is done, I'm just going to click on pre-fill and share to fill. Here you can see that the employee name and the advance paid are the only fields that has been pre-filled. Now I'm just going to send it via email. So now the form is being shared, and let me just check my email inbox. Here you can see that please fill out the expense form, and I'll just click on this link to fill in the details. So now I'll add the employee ID, location, submission date, and just for testing purpose, I'll just use my own email address so that I'll be able to display on how this approval process works. Just fill in some details. So you can see that once I enter these values, the amount or the subtotal and the total reimbursement is dynamically providing the results. And also, if required, I can also upload a file in this particular file upload field. Yeah. So once these processes completed, I'll just click on submit. So now this particular submitted data must be sent to the manager's email address for approval process. So let me just check my email inbox if I'm getting an email. So multi-step approval of filling up a form can be done using this method. So now I've received my email, and now I'm just going to click on continue filling. So now I'll be able to check the information submitted by the employee, and based on that, if there are any corrections, I'll be able to perform those corrections and then submit the document for final stage. So now I'll hit submit. Yeah, now the information is submitted. So let me just check if the output options are working properly. So this is the sheet file. This is the data source. This is the data source, the advance paid amount, and the employee's name and the email address. So let's just see if we are getting the filled information populated in this section. So this is the sheet that I have selected where the filled data has to be pushed. Yep. So here you can see that all the information that is being submitted by the employee is being pushed in this section. So if you want, you can also push these information to a application of your own preference.
Once again, that was really excellent, Gautam. Let's move on to our upcoming enhancements and releases. Circular references occur when a formula refers back to its own result. It ensures to create a loop there. In Zoho Writer, we are working on a feature that will intelligently detect and manage these situations. Instead of leading to errors or inconsistencies, the system will prompt users and provide options to resolve the circular references. This ensures that even complex financial calculations remain accurate and reliable, especially in cases like payroll. Calculations are financial forecasting. Stay tuned because this is going to make handling intricate formulas a lot easier. So there are some enhancements in fillable templates, starting with a lookup field and dependent fields, followed by conditions in fillable templates, and then followed by repeat blocks in fillable templates. So these are what we are working on continuously in Zoho Writer.
So yeah, thank you everyone for joining the webinar today. And please do note that we'll be conducting webinars on every second Thursday of the month. So yeah, hopefully we can see you in the next webinar. Thank you and have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.